meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
Hey, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew.
Yes.
In tonight for Dr. Bruce. Dr. Drew's filling in for Dr. Bruce. That's the way I look at it, at least for the remainder of this week, and we'll play next week by ear. See how that goes. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191, fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist, fresh from his triumphant tour of Washington, D.C.
That was cool.
You addressed Congress.
Where HFS rules there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge station there.
It is a huge station there.
And I love that HFS, and they were smart enough to put Loveline on years ago.
Yes.
They were one of the very first syndicators of this show. God bless that HFS.
It's a great town. What a great town.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. I spoke on Capitol Hill, and then that was more of a sort of coalition-building experience with lots of other lobby groups. That was interesting. And then I spoke on behalf of the National Institute of Health later that afternoon. And
where?
That was at the National Press Club, and it was speaking on behalf of the government, right?
Right.
With the government agency, and you have no idea how bizarre it is trying to just advocate. Well, basically, we got this thing where we teach kids about keeping their brain healthy and how actually whatnot affects brain. We have all this research. Press immediately. How much money are you spending on this? Well, we did 7 PSAs. I'm donating my time. I think they spent $160,000 on PSAs. How dare you? Then it's What? We got this big problem. Yeah, it's a huge problem. Why aren't you spending more money? How much do you think this is going to do against the huge problem? And, well, we don't have the budget. Well, we're not suggesting you spend more money.
Right.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, you can't get anywhere.
You can't win.
So what, did you speak in front of Congress?
In front of staffers.
No, right. And staffers. So these are
it was on Capitol Hill.
Interns
cool.
And people like people doing internships and pages and guys like that.
No, it was above that, but not way above that.
Cleaning crew, cafeteria. Did they have a cafeteria there?
They were all there.
Some of the cafeteria folks there.
Yeah.
With the hair nets and the plastic gloves, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they were there.
No actual senators or anything like that. No. See, I knew it. This is like the time you told me you're going to be on Larry King.
Yeah.
Remember that? And I said, you and what army?
Right.
And you said, as far as I know, just me on Larry King. And I said, we'll see about that. Turn on the TV later that night. There's Drew. And the
mother love.
No, I was my brain is fried because I didn't get enough sleep last night. But the Mormon Tabernacle Choir with Dr. Drew and Mother Love, and 18 of the original 26 Harlem Globetrotters,
the King family,
and the Councils. All right, Kennedy, who you guys all remember as the Virgin Kennedy from MTV fame, and a few other endeavors will be on here. Kennedy and Drew are doing a pilot for a daytime TV show, and she's going to come in here. She's a favorite of ours, a good personal friend of ours, and she'll be in here just a little bit later on, and that's good, because I didn't get any sleep last night, so she can carry the show tonight.
Right,
that's what I'm looking forward to.
Fine.
And Drew, you'll be here for the rest of the evening, or do you have to go somewhere?
Probably the rest of the week.
Really, the rest of the week?
Isn't that amazing?
Full 2 hours each night?
I don't know. We'll see.
Play that by ear?
Some of those cafeteria folks asking for you to come back. So.
Wow. Brad?
Yes.
You're 17?
Yes.
What's up?
Well, I need to know a couple answers here. I'm going to a rave in about a week and a half, about 10 days.
I'll see you there.
And me and my buddies. And last time we were at a rave in May, I've got a source for some pure E.
Yeah. What's the difference between the pure E you can get and the E I have to buy at the park?
Oh, that stuff's pure. It's guaranteed. It's pure. It's nothing cut.
I see. So the difference between the pure E and the stuff everyone else gets is yours is pure?
No, well.
Hold on a second. Drew, pad and pencil?
Here it is.
Let me write that down.
P-U.
All right, should I just write P for pure E and then put another P behind it for pure, or should I just write it all the way out?
Well, we're still alive.
Right.
We're still living. I mean, we met 3 girls there, okay?
You're 17?
Yeah.
Jesus, sounds like he's been driving a truck since Korea.
We met 3 girls, and my buddies had a video camera, and they wanted to take the E, so the 3 girls did. We got them on video, given permission to, and after that...
Well, give them permission? Yeah, like you had a release there for this is your
15,
likeness, maybe?
Like 15, a deposition?
Yeah, right.
We got about 15, 20 guys that took them down.
I see.
And, I mean, and what I want to know is, we want to invite these same 3 girls to this rave coming up.
Yeah. Can they walk okay?
Yeah.
He had 15, 20 guys had sex with him?
Yeah.
How old were the girls?
Oh, they were 16, 17, 18.
All right.
Something like that. I mean, we didn't really ask, but we got them on video, and it made a great video.
I see. You video them having sex?
It really had a great video going.
At the rave?
At the rave.
Where do you have sex at the rave?
In the cars, in the pickup trucks.
Okay.
In the back of in the bed of the guy's pickup truck.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
So we want to know their second dose of E, because the first one really worked great, and the girls are still. I mean, we know, and
Sure. They're close personal friends.
We know
They're
them,
dear friends.
So we want to invite them again.
Right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
why
wouldn't
not?
miss a
But is
love
there any
experience like that.
short-term, long-term type of side effects, bad side effects of E? I mean, pure E. Because I guess I still got the source.
Well, nothing except memory deficits, chronic mood disturbances, panic attacks, and chronic anxiety.
And when you're 17, you sound like you're 47. Yeah. Jesus Christ. The hell goes on at these raves? Oh, my God. I'll tell you what I'd like to do. While your kids are at the raves, all the kids' parents should be arrested. They really should. I mean, you imagine you got a 16-year-old girl, she's heading off to the rave. Oh. Are you kidding me?
Be home by 3, honey.
All right, honey, I want you to be home by the time the street lights go off. What time's that? About done? Yeah, about 6:30 in the morning. Holy Christ. Honey, you said you're going to be in at 3:45. It is now 4:20. Where have you been? I phoned all the cheap motels looking for you. I don't know. Did he have a question?
No.
Okay. Kenneth?
Yes.
You're 19?
Yes, sir.
Oh, everyone's got a video camera and E. Can you imagine what kind of debauchery is being captured on film these days?
Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
What 15-year-old girl isn't going to have some horrible footage of herself by the time she's 25?
These days.
These days. What screwball boyfriend of hers does not have a video camera? And if I had my hands on a video camera at 15 and was getting laid, you're goddamn right I'd be taping it.
But even if you had a video camera...
And how freaky would it be to watch now?
Ooh.
I mean, can you imagine seeing your scrawny white bare ass on top of some pimple-faced chick with a retainer? Just the decor in the room would be worth it. See your Allman Brothers poster and your lava lamp and your beanbag chair off in the corner. How freaky would that be? All right, Kenneth, what's up?
All right, first of all, I want to say you guys are great. Yeah, you're very funny, and Drew, you help out a lot.
Yeah, when he's here, he's great, yeah.
My question is, when my girlfriend gives me oral sex, I cannot ejaculate.
You can't.
Not uncommon.
Yeah, but you do during intercourse?
No, I'm still a virgin.
Oh, I see. You've never had intercourse.
But right. You think you probably could if you had intercourse.
How can one speculate on one's penis that way?
Well,
okay, but you do not have the orgasm during oral sex.
Correct.
Yeah, this is bad times, brother. Because you're not having the intercourse because you're trying to sort of sidestep Jesus. Meanwhile, you're getting the BJ and you think you're pulling a fast one over on the big man upstairs, but he shoots a bolt of lightning down your nuts, and you can't have an orgasm. You see how that works?
Is there anything that I can do, or
start focusing?
I can when I masturbate, though.
You can when you masturbate.
Correct.
Does it take you a long time?
No, not really.
Okay.
I don't know. I can when I want to, then I can.
Okay. Here's what you're going to need to do.
All right.
Recreate.
Let me explain something. I heard this story that Tiger Woods' dad, when he was 10 and out on the links, would jack him off. You thought I was going somewhere. No, Tiger Woods' dad, when he was out on the links, he'd be getting ready to drive, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like 10 years old. And his dad would be yelling, trying to distract him. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, half-breed! You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yelling stuff.
Yeah.
I made the half-breed part of it.
Imagine.
That was me. That's called artistic license there. The point is he wanted Tiger to be able to play under these conditions. Now, Here's what I think Kenneth needs to do.
Fire drills.
Kenneth needs to get like a strobe light going and put some AM talk radio on, maybe a religious station. You know what I mean? Open the curtains.
Start jogging.
Try to masturbate while keeping a paddle ball going with the other hand, with the one with the elastic cord on it.
And hone your skill.
Now, if you can have an orgasm under these adverse conditions, then when you're in a quiet room with your girlfriend, she's giving you oral pleasure, you'll be able to squeeze one off. So that's what I do. That's how I keep my edge. Marie?
Yeah.
You're 16. What's up?
Yeah. Well, I'm going out with this guy, and I was seeing his brother about 2 years ago. And I've been going out with this guy for about a year, and I can't help but have, dreams about this other guy. And whenever I see him, I can't, I keep thinking about how it was with us. And
Did the other guy dump you or what?
Not really. We were just seeing each other.
So he never was a boyfriend in the first place.
No, yeah, not really.
Why not?
Because he
was 23.
And you were 15?
14.
I was 15 at the time.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
And he was just having sex with you.
Were you having sex with him?
Well, yeah.
No.
But it wasn't for a while, though.
Yeah, but the point is that's the only thing he was concerned with.
Well, it wasn't for a while. How long was it?
Carefully.
A few months.
This disturbs Adam even more.
He wasn't pressuring me at all.
Yeah. I was just talking about this, Drew.
No, that was his vibe. That was his.
Okay, working that
Yeah,
angle.
yeah.
How old's his brother? 42?
No. His brother he's 23 now, and the guy I'm going out with right now is 16.
No, it's the older guy.
Why'd that take 20 minutes for the how old is his brother question?
No, because I thought you. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Now.
I just want to know how to
I misunderstood as the answer, not another 20-minute diatribe.
Right. All right. You want to know how to stop thinking about the older rapist guy?
He's yeah.
That's what he is.
Yes, he's 23. He's banging around the 15-year-old. He's got troubles. I put
he wasn't too comfortable with it.
He wasn't comfortable with it.
Good.
Yeah, that's right. I like that. Hold still. I'm not too comfortable with this right now. Here,
he hung out for 2 months.
Hold on. Take it all. Yeah. Okay. Now, I want you to know, just for the... Can you turn over? No, not wheelbarrows. Go doggy. Okay. Yeah. I want you... Hold my beer. I want you to know right now... Okay, hold on. Don't talk. Let me focus here. All right. I'm not real... Okay, you gotta go.
No, and then I'm so sorry. This is really bothering me.
I'm so sorry. I'm not very comfortable with this situation. Yeah. Now, get on your moped and go home. All right, that's wonderful. Marie, I question the whole family. How good can this brother be?
His family.
Are you dating his brother now?
Yeah, I've been dating his brother for about a year now.
Oh, man.
I question your family. I question his family.
Why is that?
And your neighbors.
And the family of band.
Because they created a guy who thought it'd be all right to bang 15-year-olds when he was 23.
Uh-huh.
That's very
disturbing. What I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not a great guy.
My boyfriend now has a real problem with it. And
he knows about it?
Yeah, he knows.
Oh.
Fantastic. All right. Is there another brother or an uncle in the family you could start dating?
No, because I really like this guy that I'm dating now.
Why do you keep obsessing about his older brother then?
I don't know. I want to stop.
Well, did your
I
dad...
think just because of what happened before, and I was kind of attached to him, and he really wasn't attached to me.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay. So, where's your dad?
Where's my dad?
Hold on.
Why is that always the answer?
Where's your dad?
He's at home.
Yeah, I don't know how many different ways you can interpret where's your dad.
He's fine.
He's fine?
Yeah.
He loves
he
you?
Never did anything to me.
Not an alcoholic?
No.
Never beat you?
No.
Rarely had sex with you?
He was never available, or never gone, or unavailable to you?
My parents just recently got a divorce.
Uh-huh.
But that was a couple months ago.
All right. Well, you have no excuse then. If you like the brother, stay with the brother. If you're thinking about the older brother, fine. You don't have to act on it. Listen, everybody. Everyone thinks about everything all the time.
Right.
You get a little bit older, you realize you have crazy ass running through your head constantly. You have fantasies. You think about old lovers, old jobs, old bosses, old everything. Old cars and old bicycles.
Everything old.
Here's the deal, though. You just keep going. It's like you become like Tiger Woods with his dad yelling while you're trying to hit a tee shot. You just keep going.
Right.
You just don't pay attention. Now, you want to drop the club, turn around, and start walking toward Dad, then you're in trouble. So, that's it. You're thinking about the guy?
Forget it.
You don't have to have sex with him again?
And it's normal for somebody that,
totally normal.
under the age of 15 that has sex with someone that to be extremely attached to that person.
Hillary,
Yeah.
you're 18. What's up?
Yeah. Hi guys.
Hey.
I have this weird sleep thing. I don't know if you'd call it a sleeping disorder or what, but it's been happening a lot more than it used to lately. I will wake up in the morning, or actually I'll wake up at any time when I've been sleeping, and my eyes will open. My whole body is completely paralyzed, and I cannot move.
Yeah, night terrors.
Night terrors?
Is that night terrors?
Yeah.
Does that have to
I beg your pardon, night terrors where you actually get up and yell. There are, what is the name for this? But it's part of the same syndrome.
I heard it's called, I was talking to my dad about it because he gets it too, but not as much as I do and not as bad.
Right.
He says it's something, he thinks it's called like sleep apnea.
No, it's not sleep apnea. He might get sleep apnea, but that's not what you have.
Okay.
No, this is more on the order, but it is a sleep disorder, and it is you being stuck in a certain stage of sleep even though you're beginning to awaken. And it can be associated with seizure-type phenomenon, so it's something you ought to, it's not necessarily anything wrong. Do you take any medication?
No, nothing.
Okay,
And
it's
the reason why I'm actually calling now, like before I just kind of shrugged it off and figured, well, it happens, but like about a week and a half ago, I couldn't breathe. Like I stopped breathing, and what I have to do a lot of times is like just try really hard and I wake myself up, you know. But the other day I could not breathe, and when I woke up, I was like,
yeah, that's more of a sleep apnea syndrome, and that is something that does happen to people. You dream you're underwater, right?
Well, no,
kind of thing.
I just couldn't breathe.
You're 100%.
Yeah.
All right, what should she do, Drew?
I think it'd be worthwhile talking to a doctor. It might be worth. Let me ask him. Is she overweight? Let me ask you that.
Oh man, Hillary.
Yeah.
You overweight?
No.
No.
Are you on any medication?
No, nothing.
No birth control pills, anything like that?
I was, but like I've been off and on that. It's happened before I went on the pill. It's happened when I'm off it, on it.
And have you ever woken up sort of yelling in the middle of the night or walking around, anything like that?
No.
Okay. Yeah, talk to your doctor about it. It may be part of a more substantial sleep disorder.
She brought her dad up and reminded me of something I had with my dad today. Apropos to nothing, but that's the entire show. I was working at my house today, the Party Palace, and leading the Latinos in a big work-off over there. And my dad swung by, and a tool that I just bought, random orbital sander.
Yeah.
Took it right out of the box, didn't work.
Uh-oh.
I said, Jesus Christ, by the time I get back to Home Depot and take this thing back, it ain't even worth the $55 the thing cost. It's not worth it. It's going to take me 2 hours. My dad, who's really been kissing up to me lately, and he must want something. I don't know. He's the father I never had. My dad has turned into the father I never had. My dad goes, I'll go over to Home Depot. I'll drop it off. I'll get you. I'll exchange it.
Wow.
I said, Dad, that's great. That's fantastic. Here's the receipt. All you got to do is bring it in there, and I just traded in. This one doesn't work. Still in the box. Here's the receipt. I bought it 2 hours ago. Give it to the guy in the tool department. Get a new one. Come back. He says, okay. I said, call me if there's any problems. He's got the box. He goes over there. He says, listen. He calls me an hour later. He says, I'm over at the Home Depot. You can't just return it, the tool department. You have to go to the returns department, and then they give your credit card credit, and then you use your money to go to the tool department and buy a new one. I said, that's fine. Thanks. Just get me a new one. Said, okay. He said, what was that tool again? I said, look at the box. I don't have the box. I returned the thing. I said, okay, listen to me very carefully, Dad. Do you have pad and pencil there? No. Okay. Porter cable, 5-inch, random orbital, disc sander, hook and loop pad. He says, Potter hobble? I said, Dad. Now, this is my dad. You know, my dad's the guy who doesn't know any of my best friend's first names. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He's the guy that when I was talking to him about my partner Jimmy, and I said, yeah, Jimmy's a good guy, and Drew's a good guy too. And he said, who's Drew?
Oh my God.
Better yet, he thought Drew was another guy named Drew who's a friend of mine who I don't even know.
Oh my God.
Okay. So I said, Dad, listen to me very carefully. Porter cable, 5-inch, random orbital sander.
Hi.
Potter Hommel. Rototiller. I said, Dad. Okay, Dad, it's not going to work. We need a pad and pencil. I don't have one. Now say it one more time. I think I can get it. Porter cable, 5-inch. Okay, hold on. Start over. Forget about the 5-inch. Porter cable, random orbital sander. Porter cable, roto hammer. No. Okay, Dad, forget it. I mean, listen, Dad, I can't get 3 syllables into this thing. You're gone. I swear to Christ, if I said, Dad, meet my friend Jeff, he'd say, how you doing, John? So I realized this is impossible. So I says, Dad, you got a portable phone. You're on your cell phone? That's right. Start walking for the tool department. So I'm walking my dad through. It's like we're disarming a bomb. You know, you're in the tool department now, Dad. Yes. Okay, on the southeast corner of the tool, face southeast. Okay, now walk forward about 20 paces. To your left, you should see a box. There's Porter cable on it, about the size of a football. I said, Dad, get someone to help you. He hangs up and calls him back an hour later. Son, we can't find it. I said, Dad, here's what it is. The old one was $54.95, right? Go get any sander that costs $54.95. It'll have to be that one. Calls back 20 minutes later, has a guy with him. Now he's on the phone. Oh. Porter cable, random orbital.
Same guy?
Yeah, he finally came back with it. It all worked out. But Jesus Christ. I thought, all right, it's time to put him down. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I remember when my dad got me my first butt plug. The Virgin Kennedy, who's no longer virgin anymore because she's married, has rolled into the studio. She's looking good. She hasn't aged at all in the 6 months I've seen her. All right, she's going to come in here. Drew, you're going to talk about the new pilot?
If you'll allow us.
All righty. And we'll also talk to Crystal, 16, 20 years old. Boyfriend jumped in front of a bus because he thought she cheated. Wait a second. Last person who jumped in front of a bus waited until the bus stopped.
Yeah.
Actually, the bus was being serviced at the time. Right. Crystal?
Yes?
Did we talk to you?
No, the boy.
Did we talk to the guy who jumped in front of the bus?
Yes, you did.
Yeah?
And I wanted to tell my side of the story.
Okay.
Because I just thought that was unfair how he caught in.
I see. All right, hold on there, Crystal.
Oh, yeah. I see why he would throw himself from a bus.
You know the only problem with hearing Crystal's part of the story? Yeah. I can't remember the other guy's part of the story.
No, I kind of remember it. I remember the bus was almost stopped when he did it.
Well, there was a bus that was lurching forward that he jumped 400 yards in front of. But technically, still jumping in front of a bus.
Yeah, technically.
All right. Kennedy's here. We'll take a little break. We'll be back after this. Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191.
I'm leaving you again, though, going off with Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys are shooting a TV pilot without me. What is that pilot? What's going on with that? Hey, Kennedy.
Hi, Adam.
Hey, why don't you tell everybody what's been going on with you since, let's say, MTV and doing the Olympics and Nagano. And all that stuff.
All
because there may be some people around the country that lost track of you. And, of course, publishing a book and having a litter of Hispanic kids and all the things you've been up to in the last few years.
Well, you pretty much covered it. I left MTV in 1997. And
now, did you leave them or did they leave you?
I left them. I left them on very good terms. And I said, thank you for the 5 years.
Wow.
It's been lovely. And I moved to Seattle to be with my then boyfriend.
Right.
My then hot piece of Puerto Rican
who you're now married to.
Yes. We got married this spring. Thanks, on your birthday.
It was a wonderful wedding.
You know what? Suck my white balls. You are such a damn baby. At least Drew had a good excuse. Drew couldn't go because he was going to his little fancy pants I'm a doctor 20-year college reunion.
Oh, I had to go to my
no, you didn't.
18-year Valley College reunion.
You didn't have anything. You were just you were lazy and you were probably eating canned clams so you could make bad farts to offend Jimmy with on your van trip to Vegas or something.
That's probably right. Wait a minute. I got to check my calendar, but yeah.
It's not clams anymore.
No, the clams are just for the smell.
He's found he's found the magic potion for that.
I stumbled onto something the other night.
Man,
Drew was in the studio. Drew had to do the whole show from outside the studio.
Seriously.
Engineer Anderson got him a 20-foot mic.
That is assault.
Sat out in the
that is just.
I swear to God, it was. It was ungodly.
Yeah. All right, enough bragging.
Unacceptable.
Let's stick with Kenny. So Kenny, 1997.
Yeah, moved to Seattle.
MTV. Right.
Wrote a book. Did the Olympics. Wrote a book.
Right.
Fun.
Right.
What is that supposed to be? I've heard that before.
Pecan, that's what the Asian culture sounds like to all us round eyes. And so began doing radio in Portland.
In Seattle.
In Seattle.
Yeah, I moved to Portland.
Didn't you move to Portland at some point?
No. I'm from Portland.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Now...
Yes, I've been doing a talk radio show on one of your affiliates.
A very successful
an award-winning talk radio show.
Right. You won an award.
Yeah.
That your mom gave you.
Yeah, she did. And it's made out of foil and my first pair of
elbow
thong
macaroni.
panties. Yeah.
And now you're looking to head back into television where you belong. And you'll be working with the fabulous Dr. Drew.
Well, a lot of things have to happen before we actually work together on a TV show. I mean, you know that. You make a little farty presentation tape, and the executives go, wow, that was great. Thanks for coming.
Right. That's how it goes for most people.
You
I don't know how
the
heartache of disappointment works, though, because everything I do turns to spun gold. But I do know how it works for the rest of you in the business, and I know that not every pilot turns into a series.
Oh, you are retarded.
With you two working together, although we don't know, Drew's pretty improving without me, but with you two together, I think you guys should be able to pull off a real strong
It's pretty
pilot.
good. It's a good idea.
And you guys will do that next week.
Starting tomorrow.
Yeah, we have our first run through tomorrow.
Start working on it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Who's producing it?
Drew's aunt is Shelley Pinsky.
Shelley Pinsky.
Yeah, and she has great ideas.
Break the bunt cake.
Large one.
You know Doug Wilson from Politically Incorrect, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doug Wilson is the genius, or was the genius behind Politically Incorrect.
Yeah.
Very talented man. So he's going to be involved
And he's
with
funny,
this.
too.
All right, so it's gold.
And I'm on Politically Incorrect tonight at midnight. So right after Loveline, turn it on. Yeah.
All right.
With Billy Ray Cyrus, Carl Lewis, and Rudy from Survivor.
Oh, Rudy.
Wow.
He is so cute.
What an eclectic grab bag. And you must love Rudy because
I love
he's
Rudy.
totally
I love everything
right-wing.
about him.
He's like, them fags and them Chicanos should move on to their own island.
Gay bashers are not right-wingers. All Republicans do not hate gay people.
I know.
Let's just put that out there right now.
You're right.
Some of my best friends
tolerate them.
are gay Republicans.
You know what's nice about this show with me and Kennedy? I've become more moderate as I've gotten older. Faggot better run. See?
Even Drew hates
Can we hear
spaghetti.
the Dr. Drew song, please?
Yeah, we will hear that. But we won't hear it right now. But
I listen to you guys all the time, which is so sad. Because I
don't know how to take that.
yeah, it is sad. Where do you listen to us? I mean, where are you? Are you at home? Are you driving?
I'm in the car.
Driving?
Yeah, I'm driving back from my AA meetings.
No, hold on. Anderson and Drew.
I shouldn't even make fun of that. I don't go to AA meetings.
I realize we're on the affiliate over there, or she's on the affiliate. I understand that part.
But
I mean,
what she's doing,
what is she doing? Because for me, I love listening to talk radio, but I won't listen to it at home. I got to be commuting or doing something.
Yeah, no, it's in the car.
All right.
My husband, God bless him, he listens to my show at home.
At home?
Yeah.
P-whip.
And I'll come home and Tom Likas will be on because I'm on right before Tom Likas on the buzz, and the dog will be sitting there with a very confused look on her face, going, "Arr!"
Your husband sits home.
No, he doesn't sit at home and listen to the show, but if he's at home, he'll turn it on.
He's a professional snowboarder.
Yeah.
Who broke his back. Is he okay
Twice. Now? Yeah, he's great.
Okay, so
he's still snowboarding, and he's the strength behind Team Supernatural, which is the greatest amalgamation of young snowboarders and snowboarding talent ever.
I know. My dad was just talking to me about it before he went to Home Depot today. I don't think my dad knows what a snowboard is.
Do you know how many people will sit on a plane? They're like, so what does your husband do? He's a snowboarder. Now, is that like surfing?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is. It's exactly like surfing.
You're still too hip, though. Yeah. All right, so like it's on after your husband sits home and listens to you. Fantastic. My dad lives in Los Angeles. Wants to know if he can come on the show Friday at around 7:30.
Tell him sure.
That's what I told him. The mic's all his. You can wrestle it away from Lycus. Crystal?
Yes?
You're 16.
Yeah.
So what's your side of the story, Crystal?
It's not my side. It's just that...
Your version. Your version.
Of what story? What are we talking about?
She has a boyfriend that threw himself in front of a bus.
Did he die?
No. The bus was sort of parked.
Right.
Wasn't moving too much.
I like that, by the way. Her boyfriend calls up and says, here's what happened. Now she's calling to clarify things. Drew says, let's hear your side of the story, and she says, it's not my side. Hey, Crystal?
It's the story. That's what she's saying. It's the story. I believe Crystal already.
All right.
Your boyfriend's a psycho.
Go ahead, baby.
It's because he threw himself in front of us because I told him, because he is kind of psycho. He's crazy to me.
Yep.
And I got sick of him accusing me of cheating on him. And so, like, he's the kind that don't like nobody picking me up, no guys, me dealing with nobody.
So he's the kind of boyfriend that doesn't like you giving sex to other guys?
I don't give sex to the guys.
I see. Right.
I've been completely faithful. I've been through him through thick and thin for 4 years.
And you're 16?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 20 now.
So 12 and 16?
He is a world-class
That's not right.
dick.
Oh, that's nice.
He's approaching that.
Well, we remember being 16, want to get our mitts on a nice 12-year-old.
He's an idiot.
When I was 16, I dated a 22-year-old.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what were you doing?
He lived at home.
He was living at home and you weren't putting out. Crystal?
No.
Huh?
All right, so
now that he put himself in front of us because his dog really cheated on him, and the guy came forth and told him he didn't cheat on. I didn't cheat on him and everything, and that the guy lied on me because he was mad because I guess he liked me. He wasn't telling him I did. But then he came back and forth and told him he didn't.
all right, so where
You
are we
gotta get
now?
away from all these guys. They all sound like a bunch of jerks.
Yeah, and then it's like I really do love him, and I really do want to be with him.
No, you
But
don't.
then his mother is like, she was telling him how I did cheat with him and how all these years she didn't want me to be with him and stuff. So I had that on my mind. So now he's kind of mad because I'm not giving him enough like I used to.
Okay, Crystal?
He's mad.
Like you used to when you were 12. But, you know, back when she was 12
Yeah.
and she was more emotionally available. But
Sure.
now that she's 16.
And by giving, that's not the kind of available
Yeah.
we're talking about here.
Well, a woman hits her sexual peak about 11 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from
She's just not giving him what she used to.
yeah, from 12 on, it's a downhill
Oh,
slide.
Crystal.
By the time they hit 17, it's all over.
Crystal,
Menopause at what, 19?
this is fantastic exit music for you. Just leave. You do not need to be with a 20-year-old man,
All right,
especially one who's throwing himself in front of parked buses.
Kennedy, I've learned to be a little more realistic on this show. Crystal,
Huh?
don't get pregnant.
Oh, I won't.
Don't get pregnant.
You using birth control?
Huh?
What-
Yeah.
What are you doing?
The rhythm method? That's effective.
What are you doing?
The pull-out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
See?
my
there
God,
you go.
Crystal, that is not birth control. I would guarantee you pregnancy that way. Guaranteed.
Hold on. I need 10 seconds alone with Crystal.
You set some
Crystal,
coordinates.
Yes.
listen to me, you genius.
Yes.
I'm the smartest man in the world, and I'm telling you, you're going to get pregnant, you're going to ruin your life, and you're going to adversely affect my life. Not as much as it's going to affect your life, but you're going to have some dent on my life. Pay a few more in taxes, and your son's probably going to roll me to ATM in 20 years. Now listen to me. Do not get pregnant. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
It'll ruin your life.
Get on the birth control pill, Norplant, something.
Do not have sex with this guy. This pull-out technique, this ain't a technique.
That doesn't work.
Only I can use this.
It doesn't work.
All right.
Really?
Hey, listen, it doesn't work.
Well, at least she's using birth.
Kennedy.
What? I'm married, okay?
Yeah, you're trying not to get pregnant. We got to pilot you, for Christ's
Yes,
sake.
we do.
And Kennedy and I were having a discussion earlier today about people that beat their kids.
Yes.
And she was
We need more of that.
She was in favor of that. And
I was in favor of people beating their children.
Yes.
See, we have a nation of over-exaggerators.
To
And
be
Drew
fair,
is leading the brigade.
be fair
That's
to-
such an
yeah,
over-exaggeration.
Kennedy used the term.
She did.
Yeah, I did.
She did.
Not.
We were talking about
Yeah, we
whooping.
were talking about this, but I was the one who said, well, damn kids need a good whooping is what they need.
It helps. It helps. But no dad and no discipline helps too.
No discipline. That's what we were talking about. Thank you. I said that parents do not give their children, and if they
Yes.
learned how to tell their kids no every once in a while, these
agree
are the
with that.
problems. These are the result
We
of,
agree with that.
no discipline. But see, parents think that no spanking equals no discipline. Well, I'm not going to yell at my child. I'm not going to raise my voice because that's just not the way I'm going to do things. So I'm just going to present them with an alternative.
Right.
I won't say no ever.
I suggest the brand of parenting my parents took, which is they gave themselves a timeout. My mom locked herself in a room for 11 years. My mom took an 11-year timeout. Her timeout was, I'm going to smoke pot on a rattan chair in the back with my friend Pat. You go to your buddy's house and get something to eat.
See, my mom would always threaten us with a wooden spoon. I've never ever been touched with a wooden spoon, but it was like, here's the wooden spoon, and it would just calm us down. And my friend's mom had the wooden spoon that she kept in the mailbox. she would keep the wooden spoon in the mailbox in case
Really?
the kids were playing out in the yard and she didn't have to go all the way back in the house.
Now,
She would keep the wooden spoon in the mailbox.
Was this an extra wooden spoon that she kept outside?
Yes.
Like what some people do with fire extinguishers? They keep one in the
Exactly.
garage,
Yeah.
one in the house, one in the car trunk?
Yeah.
Nice. My mom was going to threaten me with a wooden spoon, but she didn't know what a spoon was because she'd never been in the goddamn kitchen. I had to hand her a wooden spoon. She originally was one of those rubber spatulas is what she held up and said, I'm going to beat you with this wooden
Are
spoon.
you an only child?
No, I got a sister, too.
Why do you think your dad was butting up to you lately?
He's getting older. He realizes I
He
have
probably
money.
feels guilty.
He wants me to leave him something. All right, we're going to take a little break. The Fabulous Kennedys are guests tonight. And when we come back, we'll talk to more of you after this. Hey, Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew over there. Kennedy has joined us, one of our favorite people in the whole world. Kennedy is going to be.
Thank you for having me.
Oh.
And you too, Drew.
Yeah, my pleasure. I found out at 9:58 tonight in like 32 seconds. Hey, Kennedy's coming in. Great. She's doing her pilot with Fabulous Dr. Drew, and we'll see how that goes. Drew?
You hear that?
Yeah, that's.
Kick his ass.
Thanks for the enthusiasm.
Resounding words of encouragement.
Let me
I'll see
apologize.
how that goes.
I
See how it
didn't-
turns out.
No.
See how it turns out.
I didn't mean it to sound that way. I realized that I didn't have anything to say after it, like, here's where you can find it, or here's what nights it's going to be on. So I was just trying to sort of feather my way out of the pilot conversation
It's gonna be very
because I realized we weren't really plugging it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't mean we'll see how that goes. I meant more on that coming up. Right?
In January.
Right.
In January.
2018.
Yeah.
Kathleen,
Hi.
you're 23.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Okay, I love your show.
Thank you.
Okay, my boyfriend cheated on me, and normally, like immediately dismissal, you have to dump him. However, it was with a model. And
What do you
it's
mean
like-
immediately dismissal? Has this happened to you a bunch before?
No.
In
No,
her
it's the first
thinking-
time- it's the first time, that I know of.
In her thinking, she'd like to get rid of anybody that would cheat on her. That makes sense.
How long had you gone out with him?
4 years.
But you see where she's going with it? It's like, I can't blame the guy. It was a supermodel.
Yeah, as a model.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
like-
who wouldn't cheat with a model?
Huh. What supermodel?
I asked if I could say her name, and they said, she said I could, but that.
Go ahead and say it.
Why did she say you could?
And
She said I could to her.
Oh.
Oh. You're talking about...
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm talking about Danielle.
Oh, okay, the phone screener.
You can say her name. What's her name?
Yeah.
You just tell me, honey. It's just us.
Okay, Kennedy. I'm really nervous. Letitia Costa.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh.
She's the Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend's a genius.
Yeah, and see, here's the.
Are you kidding me? That son of a bitch.
It's like it's not going to happen again.
Well, how did he hook up with Letitia, and how do you know he's telling the truth?
Yeah.
He works in the film industry. It was a cast and crew party for a film he's working on. And how do I know he's telling the truth? Well, first he told me, but I found out he only told me because he knew that one of his friends' wives was going to tell me.
You know what I love about guys? This guy was so pumped that he banged the supermodel, he had to actually tell his girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess who got laid? High five.
Hey.
Come on.
She's practically giving him a high five. She's certainly giving him a buy on this.
Hold on.
Ridiculous.
But that is something only people in Los Angeles will do.
But hold on, guys. I want you to all keep this one in your hip pocket because if you ever get popped for cheating, just go the supermodel
No,
route.
this is the same girl that would be beating up a girl that would come after her boyfriend.
I don't know.
Rather
I
than
don't
blaming
know.
the boyfriend.
I think
that's
if you
absolutely
got
true.
popped, Kennedy. You don't have a high tolerance for cheating, and you're very physical. But if Dave got your husband got popped for cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like wait, it was Letitia Costa, and he gave you a whole song and dance about who's your favorite dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it me? I don't know. Who is it?
Who is my favorite? You know what? I had a sex dream about Pete Sampras, and I told him about
okay.
it.
Here's my point. If he came back at you and went, if you're at a party, you're drinking, and Pete Sampras came on to you, come on.
It's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I know there are people. The reason I think she
She's not
maybe
answering.
rationally no.
I know. It would help. It would help his cause.
No, because
It'd
I
help
wouldn't.
a little.
It wouldn't.
It'd help a little.
No, it
Okay,
wouldn't.
He banged the fat chick he works with.
Oh, that would.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. It would help some.
But
It would help some.
there are people who have these lists. I mean, there are people who say to themselves, okay, if I ever run into Letitia Costa,
Yeah. Yeah, right.
then I'm going to,
Right.
do I have your permission? Yes, of course, because they think it's never going to happen.
I have.
Who has sex with Letitia Costa?
No, I have one of those lists. It's a rape list, but it's the same list. Same name. Same thing. Well, what am I going to do? Woo her? Come on. Be realistic. Kathleen?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he had sex with Letitia Costa, who's really hot. Yeah. Yeah. And was it good?
I didn't ask that.
Yeah, I hope not.
And he told
Well,
you...
don't you think if... Okay, no, that is something I would definitely ask.
What?
Yes, like...
I was kidding. Oh, come on.
Like,
Let's keep
okay,
moving.
little mister, well, I hope it was worth it, you son of a bitch.
Oh, my God.
I think most people are so curious about those things, and they have to ask it all in order to get it out of their system.
That's like taking a wound and just rubbing it.
Yes, it is.
Is your boyfriend really good looking?
Well, I think so, but I mean,
Well, then that's not a resounding yes, is it? Of course you have to say, I think so. Is he wealthy?
No.
No, and he's not all that great looking?
Is he a liar?
I think he's lying. Seriously.
He's not a liar.
And I bet Letitia Costa is driving around right now in her Camaro going, I cannot believe it. I cannot sleep with the man.
Yeah, she's in an IROC.
I mean, do I...
She drives an 89 IROC. She's listening to KLOS.
Trans Am.
All right, listen, Kathleen. Is he sorry?
Well, he says he is, but it was Letitia Costa.
Right. I understand.
No,
he
wait,
may not be
no,
sorry
wait.
he did it, but maybe he's sorry that he hurt you.
Well, now, wait a minute, Kathleen.
Did he hurt you?
Wait a
Did
minute.
he even hurt you?
What is your question? What is your question?
Okay, my question is, again, any other situation, I would, okay, you know what, I don't need this, you obviously don't need me, however...
Right.
So you know what it is? She's in Los Angeles. She's so worried that her husband's career, like if he's that hot that he can get a supermodel, it's going to blow up and she's going to miss the gravy train. So she's going to hang on.
Wait, Kathleen, you need to understand something. You need to understand more about how men work.
Okay.
Seriously, I mean, she's thinking like, oh, this guy cheated only because it was this overwhelming situation, and that any other cheating would mean he doesn't want to be in the relationship.
Hit on you, would you?
No, listen,
Right,
no.
hold on a second.
He doesn't
Kennedy,
want to,
quiet down for a second.
He doesn't want to be in the
Spit it out.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to be in the relationship. He doesn't love me. That's why he's cheating.
Yeah.
Guys cheat because they can cheat.
Right.
And this is just a situation that sort of put pressure on that to cause him to cheat. But he would cheat if he had a situation with a lesser stimulus, but less likely to be caught. He'd also cheat.
Sure.
Well,
and that's also the only reason that he told her was because he was caught.
That's right. Cheaters cheat.
Hold on, Kenny. Don't let Drew talk on the pilot, please. You just stand there and look pretty. Kathleen? Okay, here's what I would do.
Do you agree with me? You know what I'm saying?
Semi and sort of, but not totally.
Well, sort of.
I think there's a big difference between Letitia Costa and some chick you work with. Now, just listen to me, Kathleen. I'd forgive him, keep an eye on him, and let this one slide. You're not married, right?
Well, we're engaged.
Oh, you are engaged?
Don't get married.
No.
That's it? Okay, listen. Don't get married and keep an eye on him.
Yeah, call the
And
engagement off.
Give him one F up.
Can I have kids? Are you going to tell me not to have kids?
No kids. No kids.
No, but wait. She's not your usual don't have kids person.
No, you can have kids.
Just not with him.
Only with supermodels, though. Okay.
Yeah, have Marcus Schenkenberg's baby. I hear he's available now.
How long should she watch him before she gets re-engaged? A year?
Here's all I'm saying. You'll have your answer in the next 6 months of whether this guy was worth hanging out for or not. In the meantime, you're not doing anything in the next 6 months, so hang out. And, by the way, reap the rewards of his F-up. He's going to be treating you better than he ever has. You know what I'm saying? Why get out now? You know what I mean? Let him kiss your ass for a few months and then dump it.
I would bet strongly that he has done this before. This is not the first time.
I would say so, but he was about to get caught, and he was a little bit proud of it.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Kimberly.
Yes?
You're 13?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, my dad has, recently my mother confronted me about going to lesbian websites, and she said she was freaked out, and I didn't go to them, and she asked my dad about it, and I never got a response from her about whether or not he was looking at them, but it's just kind of freaky because she was really freaked out, and I just think it's gross, and I know guys will look at porn and stuff, but it's just my mom thought it was me, and I think it's kind of rude that she automatically...
All right, so did you tell your mom it wasn't you?
Yeah, I told her it wasn't me, but she doesn't believe me because she's like, I've kind of broken her trust before from doing other stuff.
Well, you're 13. That's your job.
Yeah. You're not supposed to get along with your parents at 13.
Do you have any brothers?
No, I don't have any brothers or sisters.
All right, so she'll know it was your dad, right?
Yeah, I that was, I guess.
Does she have any reason to think you're a lesbian?
But how much easier is it for the mother to think that her daughter is the one looking at lesbian porn because, you know, she's mischievous, she's a girl, she's experimental, all these things. But if she has to come to the realization that her husband is doing this, that's the worst case scenario for the mom.
Kimberly?
Yeah.
You is your mom sort of living her own fantasy world like Kenny and Drew's mom?
No.
And my mom? No.
Does my mom live in your fantasy world, Adam?
She lives in Drew's mom's fantasy world. Drew's mom cornered me at a party, had a few highballs, and told me about her playing with Les Brown in the 40s for about, well, it's actually to present day. The story started in 1939 and went into 2000. Hey, Kimberly?
Yeah?
We got to go to break. I don't care about this that much, okay? It's not that big a deal.
Okay.
You're fine. Just tell her it's not you and let her do the dad math, okay?
Okay.
All right. And does she have any reason to think you're a lesbian?
No.
No. Never caught you with any other ladies?
No.
Okay,
do you have a girlfriend?
Fine.
No.
All right.
All right. We'll be back. Hey, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew. That's as much good radio as you're going to hear today. Kennedy is our guest tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Kennedy is in town doing Politically Incorrect and doing herself an award-winning radio show up in Seattle, and is also doing a pilot with the fabulous Dr. Drew, friend of the show, and just swung on in to say hi. And
I knew Adam when he had only been followed by a very famous old man.
That's right.
That was your claim to fame.
I wasn't the big name celebrity.
You were not Ace Rockola.
B/C celebrity that I am today.
Ace Rockola.
And let me tell you something, Kennedy. Kennedy was always very nice and very generous to me, and I'll never forget that.
I used to lavish gifts.
That's right.
Trinkets on Adam.
Wow. Very smart. She kissed up early. Let that be a lesson to you all. Jonathan?
Yeah?
Jonathan, you're 20.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to ask both of you guys a question. Actually, you guys are running a great show, by the way. You guys are doing a lot of help for some kids out here.
Thank you.
Kids are messed up. I just want to know, every time I smoke weed, I get the shakes. It's almost like I'm feeling like I have Parkinson's disease or something. I was going to ask Drew if...
How often do you smoke pot?
Probably maybe once a weekend or so.
Build up a tolerance, buddy. Come on, 3-4 times a week.
Yeah.
Let's work through this stuff.
Yeah, got to power through.
I definitely think it should be legalized. I don't condone its use like all the time, but
I think it should be legalized too, and I think it's irresponsible to link drug use for the underage people to the benefits of medical marijuana, because I think it does have some amazing benefits. So.
What about?
Seed can be used for oil for gasoline. There's a lot of.
Oh yeah, I know the hemp list. The Constitution was written on hemp.
Yeah.
But, I wanted to know if you've ever seen it, Dr. Drew.
I've seen panic. Yes, I've seen panic and anxiety from people smoking pot.
Is that shakiness, though? Is that the same thing as shakiness?
The depression is really in people that smoke pot regularly or trigger these panic attacks. Later on, they get depressed.
What if I had a rough childhood? Would it trigger something then, even if I did it like once a week?
Again, it's the anxiety problem that I see over and over again. I think that's what you're talking about.
But what did the tremors have to do with anxiety?
People can actually get tremulous.
Hey,
I do start getting paranoid. Like,
Jonathan, maybe you shouldn't smoke the pot.
Well, yeah, that does sound like a good idea. Like, I don't really condone its use. I mean, but I do think it's good for some people.
It's not good for you.
I know, but you get tremors. Okay, let's replace pot with Rocky Road ice cream for the sake of argument.
Sounds good, actually.
Okay, no.
Wait. Listen to his argument.
God, are you a retard? Let me just do a little Loveline recreation here. Let's replace pot with Rocky Road argument.
Oh, that sounds
Rocky
good.
Road ice cream for the sake of argument here. Let me illustrate a point. Oh, that sounds good. Rocky Road. Then we're going. We got fudge on that and Jimmy sprinkles. Hey, there's a good argument for not smoking the weed right there. What I was trying to say is, let's say you called up and you said, each time you ate Rocky Road ice cream, you got the shakes. You had a seizure, you had tremors. I think the easy answer would be, why don't you stay away from that particular brand of ice cream, or maybe ice cream in general? Yeah. Seems like a layup, right? I would say the same with pot. Listen, you move on to booze or whatever else. And plus, tremors with weed is no good because you'll spill that bong all over the carpet. You'll never get your cleaning deposit back. And let me tell you guys a little something real quick.
Why can't we move on to self-mutilation?
Or self-mutilation, better yet.
We had a big talk about that tonight.
Yeah.
The filet penis.
Somebody opened their
God,
penis up.
I just picture butterflied shrimp. And a man's genitalia is not meant to look like a platter at Skipper's.
I picture the kielbasa sandwich where they take the kielbasa and split it down the middle and open it up and put it on a Kaiser roll.
You get interesting sort of imagery. You guys both use food.
Yeah. She's shrimp. We got a little surf and turf going over here on the filet Johnson. Yeah, who would fillet their penis? I understand. Now, when I was in high school, I cleaned and gutted my penis once, but I never went as far as filleting it. I had a buddy actually canned his penis. He had to gaff it on board. It was great. Oh my God! Listen. When can we just admit that certain things aren't hobbies? They're neuroses. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you're doing it because you're effed up, not because you're expressing yourself. Let's not get behind these people. Same with the sex changes, same with putting beads in the Johnson, same with the whole thing. All right, where the hell were we? Oh, here's what I'm going to say about the hemp movement. The hemp movement is great and everything, but I have a quick question for all you people that are really into the hemp movement. I got a gift pack sent to me from the hemp shampoo and hair company, and they make creams and conditioners and shampoos, something like a $99 thing. First off, that's just ridiculously expensive. It's like $34 for a thing of shampoo. And by the way, $34, that, in my budget, that's 10 years of shampoo for me, because I buy the 69-cent Suave stuff, and one 12-ouncer lasts me a year. I rarely bathe. And here's my point. I read the ingredients, and it had aluminum sulfur chloride was 80 ingredients up higher than the hemp seed oil. Yeah. The hemp seed oil is at the very bottom. The big pot leaf is on the front, but the hemp seed oil, 0. It's not even in there. Can't even be measured. I mean, it's literally ingredient number 147 on it. So
it's all marketing.
who are you stoners kidding? Give me a break. You could remove the pot. You could remove the hemp seed oil from that shampoo, and I guarantee the chemist who manufactures it wouldn't know it if he used it. Absolutely. And if anyone's got a problem with that, and if the people who make it got a problem with that, don't make me bring that shampoo bottle in here and read it on the air, because I'll get to about 35 chemicals you can't pronounce before I get to the hemp seed oil. So I'm for pot legalization too, but come on. Jeff?
Yeah.
You're 40.
All right.
All righty. Hang on. I like his attitude. Eric?
I think maybe Jeff was having a hard time being 40.
I see. Eric?
Hey.
Hold on a second. Maybe Jeff's having a tough time with midlife crisis. Let's talk to him.
Oh, wait. Danielle's got him.
Oh, Danielle's got him? All right. Hold on. Eric, sorry. What's up?
Hey, I got a question for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
All right. Like, where the tip of my penis meets the shaft, there's like a there, and
what?
It's a scab because like
where the tip of your penis meets the shaft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, where the tip of your penis meets the shaft means you have to bend your penis around and touch it somewhere in the middle, right?
No. Okay. Where like, excuse me. I mean, where like the head meets the shaft.
I see. Okay.
All right. And this is what happened like about a year and a half ago. It got caught in a zipper, and I thought that it was gonna.
Do you wear underwears?
Yeah, boxers.
And your dork was hanging out of the boxers?
No, it was really funny because like.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, it wasn't funny.
I remember the time I slammed the cab door on my dork. Oh boy, I didn't stop laughing for weeks.
All right. Well, in retrospect, it was really funny.
I see.
Because I was like zipping up my pants and it just like fell out and got caught. But anyway.
That's
but I'll tell you, do you do a lot like a spoken word type performance? Because you paint such a graphic and interesting picture there. So it did come out of your underwear. Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Quick Loveline reenactment here. You're wearing boxers? Yeah. So it was hanging out of your underpants, got stuck in the zipper? No. It was really funny. Here's how it went. I was zipping my pants up, and it fell out and got stuck in there. Oh, I see. Totally different than what I described
earlier.
Fall.
The underwear fell out.
No, it shot out of your ass, circled around, and actually was heading back in when it got caught in the zipper. Is that what happened? All right, buddy. So now you got the scab.
Yeah, okay, now, when it happened, it, like, scabbed over, and I thought it was going to heal up correctly, but...
So you kept picking at it?
No way, that's... Believe me, you do not want to touch that.
Right.
Okay.
How big was the scab?
I would say it's, like, close... It was, like, a centimeter. It's not, like, huge, but it just won't go away.
Hold on, let me talk to Kenny. Kenny, don't ask the callers any questions. You understand? We reset the clock each and every time you ask them a question. We just added 45 minutes to that call.
Yeah, you'll learn that they don't actually answer the question anymore.
Don't answer. Just listen and nod. All right, so now how do we get rid of this scab?
I don't know.
Well, no, wait, I want to hear it.
The scab over, it'll fall off, and the skin will be, like, really rough, and then it'll scab over again. And I want to know, what that is.
That may be just, well, there are non-healing wounds. And
Maybe he's diabetic.
It doesn't sound like that. It sounds more like some sort of persistent dermatitis, and you need to talk to your doctor about getting some creams for that. I bet.
Maybe he's got pearly penile papules.
No, I bet you some steroid creams will take care of it. So, again, it's important when wounds don't heal. There's actually, ulcers that don't heal are even associated with cancers and things. So it's important to get it looked at. So, all right.
Do you masturbate?
Yeah, constantly irritating it makes it so it won't heal. That's for sure.
Can you leave it alone?
Yeah.
There's something called lichen simplex chronicus, which is where you keep irritating a sort of a thickened area of skin. It'll stay that way.
That's it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you leave your penis alone?
I know, Adam. For you, that's a daunting concept.
Oh man, I'll tell you, when I couldn't sleep last night,
I don't
it
want
was
to
like
hear
a
about
terror.
How many times?
She's yesterday?
No, when you were laying there trying to sleep.
Oh well, probably once or twice. But the problem is I'd already had myself a couple times during the day. So I mean, there was the obligatory get home from work one.
How many times a day do you masturbate?
I'll tell you, I'm normally you can put me down for one, but last night got the hat trick.
In one night?
Wait, a hat trick.
It's
the reason
three
is
times.
he's a little bit coy because that fourth time he worked at that for a while.
No.
Yeah, you did.
There was no fourth time. The
I
hat
that's the
trick was
point.
three.
I know, but you
Oh,
tried.
you think I went for four?
I think you went for four and just couldn't.
Hold on. How dare you? How dare you? I have never attempted to masturbate and not had it work.
Oh,
I will
really?
not let that happen.
No kidding. You have such exquisite judgment that if you're going to make the climb, it's going to go.
I've talked about this before. You do not quit halfway in.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't.
So how many times did you masturbate yesterday? 5?
No.
3.
3, maybe 4. It depends. Are we going on a military clock?
From the time you got up until the time you actually went to sleep?
From the time I got up to the time I went to sleep, let's see. I think 3. Yeah, hat trick. 3.
Oh, I thought that was 3 times in a couple hours.
Well, it turned out to be 2 in a couple hours.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep.
Be fair.
What do you want me to do?
He's got all that porno sitting there.
I'm walking around my underpants at 3:30 in the
How much
morning. I got half a
pornography do you
bottle of
watch?
booze in me.
How much porn does he watch?
Yeah.
Think you can estimate that kind of number?
You want like lineal footage, feet of tape, or hours? How do we?
Do you
clock
really
it?
watch a lot of
Do
pornography?
we clock this like how a pilot clocks?
Here's the question.
This time?
Do you masturbate without watching porn? Ever?
Yes. How dare you? Yes.
When?
Sometimes when I'm camping.
Oh, my God.
And the generator breaks down.
Oh, my God.
No, yeah, sure. I think
Just
I
for
may
a
have,
change of pace?
Yeah, I may have. Yeah, I'll do that. Sure.
Once a month. Okay,
Yeah.
once a month. Kenny. So the rest is all porn.
Yes.
See, I thought you were kidding about this.
No,
when
no,
I first
no.
met you, I thought it was your.
Wait a
I thought
minute.
it was your little gag.
Wait, we got to get Dave up here. Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Your husband Dave, when he says he's home listening to the show.
Yeah.
No. Feel the VCR when you come home. See if it's warm. I guarantee it's warm.
Yeah, my husband's sitting at home masturbating to ball draining cum videos.
No, he may have you on the radio. I'm not saying the sound is up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The ball drainer series.
Jizz guzzling.
Seriously, does he have any porn? You wouldn't tolerate that, would you?
I wouldn't mind if he had porn at all.
You wouldn't?
No.
You don't? Really?
No.
Good porno movie.
Hold on a second. Do you believe that for a second, Drew?
Colin. Yep.
Drew, do you believe that for a second?
No.
Do you think that he would dare show any porn
No.
around that house?
No.
That
He's
is
got it
so
buried in the
not
backyard.
true.
Buried in the backyard.
No, I wouldn't have a problem.
No, I bet he carries it. And you know where he keeps it? Keeps it in his board bag.
Yeah, does he?
Yep.
Because he knows they're dirty socks there. I'll never go near it.
You ain't getting in there.
Call him. Go
You wanna
ahead.
call him?
Yeah.
All right. Let's we'll do it. We'll do it during the next commercial. We got 5 minutes. All right. All right. Oh, my grandma's gonna give me a ton of crap when I see
About
her.
what? About what?
Whacking off.
What? What did she say?
Is she Catholic?
Logan.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
What did she say?
Logan, she's worse than I am. Logan, you're 15.
Yeah, what's going on?
My grandmother asked me if I knew what a rim job was. So you don't worry about her.
Did
being
you show her?
Catholic. Listen, I'll tell you. When my greatest grandmother, I said, "Come on, you know," and I elbowed her. My grandmother, when my grandfather passed away a few years ago, this is her greatest. This is my grandmother, her best. She goes, I said, she was really depressed. They've been married for 50 years, This was a month after he died. I said, how you holding up, Grandma? She said, it's hard. Everything. We've lived in this house for 50 years. Everything around here reminds me of him. I see I open the closet. I see his overcoat. Reminds me of him. I open a file folder. I see some of his love letters to me. Reminds me of him. Open the medicine cabinet. I see the vaginal lubricant. It's like... Thanks for that, Grandma.
Oh, my God.
There'll be no hat trick tonight.
Yeah, put Grandma in your little thought bubble. See how
Yeah,
that
there you go.
works.
See how that works.
Maybe that's what she's doing there.
I ask you, what kind of grandma talks about vaginal lubricant and adds answers related to the deceased grandfather? Oh, my God. Oh, no, this is going to be another conversation. I swear to Christ. Grandma, if you're listening right now, don't call me tomorrow. I don't want to talk about this. You can call me. We can talk about other stuff, but not this. Okay? All right.
Line one.
Oh, line one? Yeah. Logan?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, she listened to the show. Tell Drew it's pronounced labia, not labia. Or no.
Clitoris.
Clitoris, not clitoris.
I don't believe you said that.
My grandmother's
What's
great.
up, Logan?
Nothing. First of all, I'd just like to say I love the Man Show. I watch it all the time.
Thank
Dr.
you,
Drew.
Gary.
I listen to you guys every night.
That's Logan.
And
Oh, that's not scary.
I've just started going out with this girl named Chantel.
No. Bogus.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Okay.
Chantel?
Sorry.
Want to include her last name in that, too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, and I thought I knew her.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only known her for 3 weeks, but I started going out with her, like, last week, and she told me at the football game
bogus.
that she was bisexual.
No.
And I believed that, and I was okay with that.
Yeah.
But then she told me that she'd been abused in the past by her father and by her uncle.
Doesn't sound like he has a balloon in the back of his throat that keeps squeaking.
I'm kind of sick right now.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm nervous.
Okay.
And so when she told me that, I was, like, worried. And I asked her about it, and she told me that she's been abused for 10 years.
Well,
Sexually, like, she would be lying in bed, and her dad would think she was asleep, so he'd come over and he'd touch her and say things to her.
All right, we know what they do. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Wait a minute.
Why did you have to say her name?
I don't know.
Okay. Because he's 15 and he's spazzy.
How many Logans and Chantals can there be?
Well, Logan ain't his real name. It's just Chantel's her real name. That's the irony of it.
No, that's the sad thing. That's my real name.
All right, Logan. Hey.
Lovely name.
All right, listen. Logan.
Yeah.
She's going to be a handful. If you've listened to this show, you know she's going to be a handful.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not even the end of it. She just told me that she wanted to have a threesome.
Of course.
With me.
Oh, with you?
And one of her friends. And...
Lisa wasn't her dad.
No.
Right. All right, Logan.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It may sound like a victory, or it may sound like a good time, but you're basically taking someone who's screwed up and screwing them up more.
Right.
All right.
That's right.
That's the unfortunate.
You're 15.
That's the dark side of the threesomes you never hear about.
And be 15 for a couple more years.
We'll let her be 15 too. Hey, give her love, give her support. See if it works. I don't think it will, but you can try.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being a 15-year-old having to cope with this? You know what I mean?
I mean, they would have no idea.
Did you tell Drew about the call the other night where the girl was molested by her brother for so many years, and her boyfriend told her to confront her brother, so she finally did, and he shot himself in front of her?
No, I didn't.
Whoa.
Drew, let me tell you about this call. This girl's being molested.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I forgot. I said, well, you must have been listening,
Yeah.
I guess, Kenny. Thanks. And I was saying, I got to tell Drew this when he comes in. Naturally, I didn't. But did you hear that?
I just did.
Yeah.
How did Bruce handle it?
And so he just went and got a soda. He couldn't handle it. What happened, though, is the girl's freaked out because she doesn't want to tell her parents.
Why he killed himself.
Yeah. So basically what the parents think is she walked into his bedroom while he was cleaning his gun, and basically he killed himself, just sort of timing, serendipity.
Yeah.
When she walked in, he killed himself.
Yeah.
But she can't tell the parents it's because he molested her.
Right.
Now she's totally freaked out because she feels responsible for his suicide, and I guess she's angry at him, obviously, for molesting.
Yeah. She has. I mean, she needs treatment.
Freaky, huh?
Yeah. It's sad, but
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's what you wish for all these guys, Adam. There's your case. There it is.
Yeah, but here's the sad part. He probably got molested by somebody.
Of course, but they all have that history going.
I know, but once they start getting, a little bit older, they just become.
But it's sad for her
expendable.
because she screwed up even more now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She needs a lot of
I mean, she thought it was bad when her brother was just molesting her. Now she confronts him on it.
Yeah.
And he
kills himself.
Right.
In front of her.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Good for our show.
You're 18?
Uh-huh.
What's up?
I got a question for Drew and a question for Adam.
Yeah.
Okay, Adam, you first. Is it true, I heard somebody say that a girl called in and actually masturbated live on air? Is that true?
No.
It is? It's happened over the years a few times.
I was never here.
I think that might have been with the previous host.
Maybe Kennedy might have been part of that.
God.
I like to think that a lot do while they're, driving home from work. And
Who was that?
It's your grandparents, isn't it? That's a tape from the 40s.
Who was that?
It's
that was
Penthouse Model.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I nailed her good from across the board with my pants on. And what's that, Jez? No. Okay, yes. Let's say yes. And
I missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. And what's the next one?
Okay, for Drew,
You're pretty hard up if you have to worry about, archiving shows where
I know
a girl might have one day 10 years ago masturbated.
You got to get cable.
Jesse,
What else?
What's that?
Okay, for Drew,
Yeah.
I think I masturbate too much. I think I have Adam beat by a lot.
How dare you?
A lot.
It's to the point where...
Hold on a second, my
where it
penis.
hurts,
Shh, babe.
and I
Don't
can't
listen.
stop.
Don't listen to me, man. You'll see.
All right, well, let's
Yeah,
talk
well,
about
first
this
off, you know how they have categories? You know what I mean? They have
like when they track hurricanes.
They have like a seniors division and stuff like that in golf and in track and
Hurricanes,
that
grade
kind of
4,
stuff.
grade 3.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is I'm 36 years old. If I was 18, my penis put a real whooping on yours. You know what I mean?
We'll talk Jesse.
Slow down a
I
little.
think
I have a
Jesse's
few jobs.
So, how old is Jesse?
18. He's just sexual compulsive, though, I think.
Jesse, what are you good for a day?
Anywhere from 10 to 20 times.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Hey. All right, Jesse.
That sounds like a candidate for dehydration right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to get some potassium back in your system.
I tried going on number 19. I turned inside out. My body shot through my urethra, and I actually was inside out. My penis was then facing in, and I had to close my mouth, hold my nose to pop my penis back out.
So how can I stop? I just can't seem to leave it alone.
All right, hold on.
Hold on a sec. Hold
We
on.
got to call Kennedy's husband, Dave, and find out where he hides the porn.
Yeah.
Kennedy say he has no porn around the house?
He does such a good Adam impression.
Oh, does he? All right, good.
No, the only
Let's get him on.
pornography we have in the house right now is the Playboy that I brought home.
I see. And you wouldn't mind if he did have some pornography?
No.
No problem with that. All right, let's give him a buzz. We'll have him do the Adam impersonation,
Yeah,
too?
he does a good Adam.
That's right. That's Jimmy. All right, hey, if he's good, he can finish out the show. I'll go home. All right, we'll be back. It's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Our old friend Kennedy is in the studio tonight.
Yes.
Kennedy and Dr. Drew are going to be doing a pilot.
Because you've actually I've never as sort of oblique as it was, I've never heard him give quite such a resounding endorsement.
For what?
For anything.
The pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm worried about both your careers. I'm trying to build you up. I realize it's important.
They usually you lead with that.
But when you
yeah, exactly.
When you do a project like this, important to have a false sense of confidence going in. Otherwise, it could really hurt the product.
I see.
So it's important that you both feel good about it.
I'm glad you know so much.
Oh, yes. I understand.
Remember, everything from him turns into spun gold.
That's right. That's right.
Adam, what were we thinking not making you the third co-host?
Yeah. You I got a project with UPN right now where I call it sink cam. We just have a camera that said we place the drain on the sink with a camera and we just put it. They just watch me brush my teeth in the morning.
The cash register.
Speaking of which, I walked by the Big Brother house tonight.
Yes.
I so desperately wanted to infiltrate. I wanted to touch those people.
Drew's involved with the Big Brother, you know.
Yeah. That was when you were over there with Sing Julie.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we can...
I walked by and I was...
Hey, we can take you into the big booth there, the big control room.
Could I go in the red room and ask them questions?
No. Can't do that.
Why not? She's a friend of yours. All right, listen. We were talking. Kennedy's recently married. Her husband, Dave, is a professional snowboarder. Broke his back a couple of times. But he's none the worse for wear, right? Great guy. I was speculating that Dave had a little pornography stash around the house. I was guessing in the board bag. But we have Dave on the line now. Dave?
Yep.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks for staying up with us.
Dave's had a very busy day. He's been up since very early because the dog got fixed.
Kennedy said that it'd be okay if you had some porn around the house.
Right on.
Right. But you don't believe that, do you?
Probably not.
No, I don't believe it either.
Come on now.
And that's why he's not going to
have porn in the house.
You have a Playboy that she brought home.
That's right.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. And by the way, I don't consider that porn.
Yeah, me either.
That's now it's a coaster.
Yeah,
that's what the Playboy is. Now, do you have anything floating around the house?
We have that one video that Jamie accidentally brought over. He thought it was a golf video, and it was in the golf case, but Jamie's friend put in a Playboy, we're going to show you our boobs video.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah. So, but beside that, any pornography, Dave?
No pornography right now.
And why not?
No time to buy it.
Yeah. You know, Kennedy would freak if she caught you. Same with Drew.
That's not true.
Drew?
They go to Europe and they get these butthole mags that are just, you've never seen anything like.
And you don't bring those back?
We usually get them taken from the
in customs.
In customs, yeah. They tried to steal my busty in Canada 3 weeks ago.
No, like, okay,
I fought to get it back.
We were all in Austria. It was Dave and I and two other snowboarders, and we went into a shop, and I was the one sitting there looking at the filthy German bratwurst mags.
Really?
And they literally had to pull me into the car. I was like, oh my God, look at that one!
Dave, what is up with you? You snowboard? How old are you? 27?
27.
Oh, not a bad guess. I know more about you than I thought.
Yeah.
And you don't like pornography?
Oh, you gotta be
How
kidding me.
dare you?
Naked women?
Yes.
You're gay.
Where is it? You should have some at home.
I have my wife at home.
That's right. That's right, baby.
First off, your wife is here. She's not at home.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good... See, here's the
And he knows where she is during the radio broadcast.
Yeah. Oh, my God. What you could do with that pornography scares me. Okay, here's the point. You need it for nights like tonight. Kennedy's here. You're back there with the dog. The dog's out of action, if you know what I'm saying. Just neutered, right?
Yeah.
Right. Or spayed. Dave?
Yeah.
One last request.
What's that?
We need you to do the Adam Carolla impersonation.
I don't know if I can do it.
I know you can because I've heard it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
It's Adam.
Hey, Kennedy. It's Adam. Hey, shut Drew's mic off.
Yeah, we had this message on our machine saved for so long, and whenever we were down, we would listen to this. Hey, Kennedy, it's Adam. Hear that? Big fart. Missing you. Loving you. Call me.
Did I really fart in the phone?
You farted right in the phone.
It's the most amazing message we've ever heard.
Yeah, we saved that for a few months.
I am so proud. I am tickled pink. That is excellent. Big fart.
Yeah, you said, yeah, it was so loud and long, too. It was like, hey, Kennedy, it's Adam. Big fart. As if we didn't know what it was.
Well, hey, I farted on the phone today with my buddy Louise, and he thought it was static. So it's a good thing I said fart now, isn't it?
No, it was unmistakable.
All right, Dave, we'll let you go to bed and dream of moguls.
All right, take care, you guys.
All right, thanks, brother.
He has a major stash somewhere.
Yeah, he's going to it right now.
No, because I was the one.
No.
I was in a hotel, and I watched the Pamela and Tommy video.
He did.
And he was, yeah.
We didn't want to watch it.
No, he wasn't there.
At the hotel?
Yeah.
In what city?
Oh, I don't remember.
No, I'm asking because it was in the United States. It was edited.
Yeah, it was probably in the Midwest, probably in Missouri.
So they edited it.
Yeah.
You didn't see PB.
Now, you know what? Pornography, hotel pornography for women is a total sham. There's nothing attractive for women at all.
Right.
There's no weenus. It's always flaccid. The women are gross. It's unbelievable.
Right.
It just, it's completely unsatisfying. And we've talked about this before.
Right. I just got back from Canada, and they show you the full thing over there.
Yeah.
Great country.
Although at the Hotel Nico, they had this one pornographic video that was just filthy.
Yeah.
It was the first time in a hotel I've seen pornography that...
Crazy Japs. Yeah. Jesse?
Good, Adam. Good stuff.
You're 18. What's up? Oh, yeah, you. Yeah, masturbate. What, 20, 22 times a day? I don't call that excessive.
Well,
no, listen. Were you sexually abused when you were younger?
No.
Be honest. Be honest.
No.
How old were you when you started having sex?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I really honestly don't remember.
Were you 4?
When I started having... No, I remember doing it as young as 8.
Okay.
Having sexual intercourse with a female?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's sexual abuse.
Was this with a woman, or was this with another 8-year-old?
This was with a young girl.
I want you to think about this, Adam. My kids are 8.
Hold on a second. How close am I to hanging up on this, Jesse?
Very close.
Do you think he's lying?
No, he just won't answer the questions.
I just want to know how I can stop.
You have to get treatment for your sexual addiction, sexual compulsion, and this is the result. This is what happens. The trajectory that people get sent down when they're sexually abused or sexualized as young children.
I bet Jesse has pornography.
Where does he need to go?
SA is a place to start. You consult with a therapist.
How do you find an SA meeting?
I just call local AA. Those are usually easier to get a hold of. But when people are sexualized as a young child, it sort of wires in some brain chemistry that wasn't meant to be activated yet, and it sets you off on a trajectory that causes compulsion and addiction.
Yeah. See, in LA, the problem is you call the... You call the AA meeting and you go, hey, essay, and they go, hey, cabacho. It's a little Spanish joke there. Jason?
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
You're 21.
Yeah. Well, I think that I'm starting to have a problem with drinking, and I was wondering if when your sex drive is lower, then maybe that's a sign that you're...
Yes, that's maybe a sign. He just made up that question.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
What's he care? All right, Casey?
Yeah.
You're 16?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay. Now, I have this ex-girlfriend, and I swear to God, she's nuts. Okay. We broke up at least 10 times in 2 years.
Hey, Casey?
Yeah.
Just let me, quick disclaimer. We didn't build a fort in your living room.
Yes,
You understand? We'll just talk like adults here for a second. She's nuts. Shh, listen, hold on, dude.
Can I have a flashlight? Let me have a flashlight.
Give me the flashlight. Hey, Pat, hey, don't bogart the Oreos. All right. Yeah, girlfriend's nuts.
Okay. We broke up 10 times in 2 years, and every time we break up, she runs to my friends, starts crying, and wants me back hella bad. I don't know
You're gay.
Are you from Northern California?
No, I'm from Lake Stevens, Washington.
Oh, Lake Stevens is beautiful.
It's beautiful country over there.
Not really. I think it's kind of crappy.
Yeah, move out to L.A. I'll show you crappy. All right, so
what is with this
it's
heat
108 degrees
again?
today.
Think about that.
But the good news is it's humid. Yeah, that's hella bad.
Hella blah.
All right, so she's crazy, and you keep going back to her, and why?
Because I guess I was in love with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the main part of the story is she got back this summer, and we had plans to get back together at the beginning of the school year. And she told me all this stuff that she did with these guys, like she gave guys blowjobs and handjobs, and she got fingered at the dinner table.
Well, first off, you don't know what the custom of the house that she was eating at.
Well, it was a camp, like a summer camp.
Oh,
well,
Yeah.
you know, that's part of the rules at some camps.
Yeah. Well-
Mabel, strong and able, get your elbows off the table.
It was a Christian summer camp.
I understand.
Christian summer camp.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
you got to put a finger in the dike for the Lord.
Show of hands. We going to make lanyards or finger bang? We'll go with the finger bang. Okay.
But the second day of school, for some reason, I just didn't want to touch her or look at her or talk to her. So we broke up. And then she calls me up yesterday and just starts crying to me on the phone how bad she wants me back.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just
Well, you're
like-
very desirable. Listen, Casey.
No, I am like really, I'm not good looking at all.
Really?
Well, look, she can't stand the breakup part. She also can't stand the intimacy. Can't stand.
Hang on.
Mom. Shh, wait.
Yeah, I've stopped kind of quiet. But
I hope your mom caught the part where you're talking about how homely you are.
Well, the finger bang would be nice too.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Put in her fault too. Hey, Casey. Listen, break up, you screwball.
we did.
No,
Okay,
but
good.
I mean,
Now
don't
stay
get back.
broken
Get
up.
back
I don't mean break up and get back together. I mean, we did. That was 8 breakups ago. I mean, when I say break up.
Break up.
Yeah. It's like if someone was high on heroin and they quit once earlier, but they're back on heroin, and I said, quit heroin, you wouldn't say, I did. I'm just doing it now. No, I'm talking about this time. Break up and stay broken up. She's giving hand jobs and the finger banging at Christian camp.
Christian camp.
Jesus
Goodness,
Christ.
what is she going to
Let
do
me
at
tell you
S&M
something.
camp?
That would not go on at Jewish camp. I'll tell you that right now. There'd be a lawsuit. Tom?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
You're 21.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend, we've been together 10 years, and lately, past couple months, whenever I try to get intimate with her, she backs off.
How old is she?
24.
10 years.
He was 11.
Yeah.
She was 14.
How does that work?
We
How
first
does
met
that
we first met at summer camp.
Were you finger banging her at
Christian
the
camp?
dinner table?
No.
No.
Sorry.
You met. Okay. How? So.
We're thinking about getting married on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's a good
Right.
idea.
And she's backing off, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when she does kiss me, she doesn't use tongue.
Really?
What does she say when you ask her why she's backing away?
Have you asked her?
Not really.
All right. How can we possibly speculate? You've got to talk to her.
But here's the deal,
You're
Tom.
afraid of what the answer is. The problem.
Yeah. When a girl starts backing away and doesn't really give you any answers, she's just pulling out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 10 years. Do you know what I mean? She probably looks at you like a brother at this point.
What would happen if the two of you broke up?
I would be devastated.
Would you?
Seriously.
How do you know? You've never been with anybody else. What if she's not the woman that you're meant to be with? What if you're just together because, just for the sake of being together for so long?
Well, then I wouldn't look at anyone else again.
Ever, as long as you lived.
Not the way I looked at her and the way I feel about her, no.
Well, you never look at the same two people in the same
What
way.
about Letitia Costa?
Who?
That's my point exactly. Thank you.
That was brilliant, Adam. I've
All right.
never seen a maneuver like that in radio.
Thank you. Here's what I'm saying, Tom.
Uh-huh.
You look at her as a sort of end-all and be-all, but the reality is she's been a crutch for you over the last X amount of years. Yeah. Your development has been put on hold because you've been in a relationship since you were 11 goddamn years old. I can't even fathom that. And even 10 years later, you're scared if she leaves, she's going to take your life with her. Well, the reality is she's pulling out of this thing, and the reality is that's probably the best thing that's ever happened to you. It's going to be the worst thing that ever happened to you for about 6 months, but if you get your crap together, it'll be the best thing that ever happened to you. You see what I'm saying?
You can't be in a relationship where you're not a whole person.
Understand,
that is unhealthy.
if she pulls out, you're going to have the world's worst 6 months, but if you play it smart and you work hard, the rest of your life will be great. Or you can keep on with this, I'll never look at anyone the same nonsense, and you're screwed for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
I think I empowered him. Probably
Or
going to kill himself
keep both
tonight.
you trapped in a relationship that neither of you should be in.
Thank you. We'll be back. Yeah, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Forget about the phone number. Kennedy's our guest tonight. Our good friend Kennedy. She is out here doing a pilot with Dr. Drew.
Oh, Adam.
Doing a fabulous radio show in Seattle. And, many irons in the fire. And politically incorrect tonight, right?
Yep. Midnight.
So, as soon as the show's over, friends, just turn that in. Tune that in, I should say. Also, Rudy from Survivor. And who else?
Carl Lewis and Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus, who when I was on with him once, and there was a woman, a commentator sitting next to him, and all of a sudden he was starting to get lost. People were getting lost in a big discussion. He was kind of quiet, and all of a sudden he leans over and goes, "Honey, you're just so beautiful. Sitting there, you just look so great."
Creepy.
And everybody's like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
All right, back to the discussion.
Anyhow.
So.
All right. I think I did see that one. It was a couple of years ago or
Yeah.
something like that. Drew, when's the last time you were on that show?
2 weeks ago.
I see.
Well,
Darla?
last time you were on the show.
All right, hello?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday? No
All
way.
I did. They did a very special Sunday edition. With you. Now,
Corolla Sunday.
I guess I was on like 6 to
Right, hello?
7, 2 months ago or so.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago you were on?
Yeah, maybe 3.
Darla?
Hello?
What's up?
Okay.
I was on with Ralph Nader.
Oh, that's right.
Socialist.
Go ahead.
Okay. I've been kind of like seeing this guy for about a year now, since like last August. But I'm not sure if I should stay with him or not, because when we got together, like he had a girlfriend, but I knew and everything. But I don't know if I should keep seeing him because he still like sees other girls and stuff.
Other girls or that same girlfriend?
Like he stays with that one girl.
Yeah.
But
How old is he?
he's 18. Yeah.
So you just sort of have a service agreement with him.
I guess, but I mean.
Yeah, what do you got? What do you mean? Should you stay with him?
You're not even with him.
You're not with him.
Because I really love this guy. Like,
Yeah, you're not with
Oh, wait,
him.
hold on. You love him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
Like a lot.
Then he can get another girlfriend too, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
don't know. I
Does
don't
he
like
love
it.
you?
Huh?
No.
Does he love you?
More than life.
Like I mean, he means a lot to me.
No, does he love you?
He's never said it to me.
Well, then that's not love. Move on. You know,
Yeah,
if you're gonna put your heart out for somebody like that, why don't you at least do yourself a favor and expect something in return? This guy's never going to give you anything.
All right, I got 2 questions for you, Darla. You give me A or B. All right.
All right.
Is it A, your dad abandoned you, or B, you're overweight? Which one?
Neither.
Huh?
Neither.
Skinny with daddy around?
No.
You're overweight.
Mm-mm.
Which one?
I love him like a lot. It's neither one of those.
Your dad's around. Your dad's around?
Yeah, my dad's around.
He loves you. He doesn't beat you. He's not a drunk.
Nothing.
He pays attention to you.
Huh?
He pays attention to
Yeah.
you. Your dad does.
Yeah, he does.
What's he do for a living?
We have our own service. Our own.
Is he a pimp?
My dad?
He has his own service.
Yeah, we have our own landscaping service.
I see. Guilty. And he toils in the sun all day.
By the way, I want to hear the Dr. Drew song.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna hear that, Darla.
Uh-huh.
Get some self-esteem, baby. I don't know what you're doing.
I know, like I have other guys and stuff, but I mean, he means a lot to me. Like,
All right,
I lost my
he's an
virginity
idiot.
to this guy.
I understand.
There we go. She lost her virginity to him.
This guy, you were never with him. He never left his first girlfriend.
It's an artificial
he's
attachment.
A cheater.
Yes.
He's an idiot. Do yourself. Here's all right, Darla.
Uh-huh.
I'm very much into empowering our listeners tonight. All right?
Hallelujah.
Here's the deal, baby. Look at yourself as a little bit of a fork in the road here. One way is a very bad life. It's a whole life of being under guys' thumbs and of being stepped on and sucking. Okay. The other way is an empowering lesbian road. You understand? No, the other one says I'm going to stand up for what's right. I'm going to do what's best for me. Now here's the problem with this. You're at the fork now. Once you go down this one road for a while, that's just your life. You can't even get off it. You just become the doormat.
It sucks though, because like even when I'm with other guys, I can't like help.
It doesn't matter. It's going to be better when you get away from this guy and you give yourself some strength.
Some time.
Get away from him.
Just some time away.
You
No
hear me?
contact. No contact.
Okay.
All right.
Screwball. Do you have an older sister?
No, she passed away a few years ago.
From what?
A car accident.
This may be part of the deal here.
Yeah, we were like really close.
Is that when? That's when you started hooking up with this guy?
No, it was like a few years after, like three or 4 years after.
3 years after.
Yeah, and she was like older. She's like 14 years older than me.
And you were 14 years older?
Yeah, my sister.
She was 24 and you were 10?
Yeah.
Wow. You got another brother that's 47 years older than you?
No.
Your dad, your mom have another family, another father or something?
No, I have a stepbrother and a stepsister, but I've never met him before.
Where's your biological father?
He's here. He lives with me.
And where'd the step come in?
A marriage before.
For him? For your dad?
Yeah.
Is that considered stepbrothers and stepsisters?
Aren't those
if it was
half-brothers and
marriage?
Aren't those half
Well, yeah,
brothers?
they would be half brothers and sisters.
Aren't those half brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
There's a lot missing here. The whole story we're not getting.
But your dad's a great guy, and he's there for you full time.
Yeah.
Just not that.
And what would the rest of his other family, his multi-other family members say?
Oh, that my dad's whole family is kind of screwed.
Did you read about Screaming Jay Hawkins?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Hey, Darla?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
what we're talking
that's
about,
what we're
Darla.
talking about.
And your denial about it is really part of the problem.
Screaming Jay Hawkins, we have a website trying to find
Find all his kids because he has like 100.
Oh, God.
Be fair to Screaming Jay.
Play the tape for Kennedy.
Passed away. He's only in the 50s. All right, let's hear the Dr. Drew.
Pee on this stick. Makes me sick. Pee on this stick. Makes me sick. If I find you stealing my underwear again, here's what's going to happen. Asshole. Stuff like this. Stuff like this. Stuff like this.
Got another 40
Makes me
seconds
sick.
here.
You're fat. Asshole. You're fat. Can I say that? You're fat. You're overweight. I want to be dominated. You're gay. I want to be dominated. You're gay. When I was 19, I ate about 4 boiled peyote buttons and stayed up all night but felt no effect. It's called intimacy. Can I say that? This is not acceptable. Can I say that? You're fat. Not acceptable. Pee on this stick. Not acceptable. Boiled peyote buttons. Not acceptable. You're overweight. Not acceptable. Can I say that? Say that?
Now, that was the...
I'm a rapist.
Hold on, Drew. Hold on. The mic's hot, buddy. Hey, hold on a second. Anderson, you wave to Drew when the mics heat up so we don't have any more of those embarrassing situations go out over the air. Okay, Anderson? You hear me?
Moist ass down.
You start doing your job. When we're coming back out of a song or drop or something, wave so Drew doesn't get caught in the middle of a sentence that way.
I'm trying to do my best here under really difficult circumstances.
We gotta go to break.
I'm sorry that rape comment got out over the air, Drew. Can we do? Are we in delay?
I'm pretty devastated. Do I want to do a pilot with a man like that?
Are we in delay? Can we
cut
dump
it
that?
out, don't worry.
Okay, you cut the rape out. Good. All right, we're gonna take a little break. We'll be back.